welcome, guys. So what we're gonna do today is that we're gonna get you to just tell us who you are, and then tell us what instrument you play, and then you'll just ask a couple of questions. So yeah, we can start off with you.
Yeah, I'm Mokgwatleng. I play piano and keyboards.
Nice. Okay, Jackie. So how do you think Tswana has influenced your sound?
Yeah, like growing up in the townships of Tswane, like I've stayed in Atteridgeville, Mamelodi, and a bit of Soshanguve. So mostly growing up, I was exposed to jazz, South African jazz mostly, and then also church, going to church. So mostly I would say South African jazz
Nice.
has
And
influenced
so,
there.
whose set from the headliners have you resonated with the most?
I would say all the musicians, ne? Their sets are. But if I were to single out one, I would say Bongs because I love jazz. It's that South African original sound, jazz sound. So, yeah, give thanks, yeah.
And so, why do you think initiatives like these are so important?
I think they are important because of I got to meet new musicians that I've never played with, and then learning from them, getting to experience the way they interpret the music, and yeah, we learn. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So yeah.
Learning from peers, yeah. I love that. So
Yeah.
can we move on to the next band member? Thank you.
Sure, man. I am Thabang Khatedi and I play percussions.
Nice. Okay, Thabang. So how has Tswana influenced your sound?
It has influenced me in a way that I grew up in Mamelodi, so there is a genre in Mamelodi called Malombo, which influenced why mainly I play percussions. So growing up in Mamelodi, we've had the Grotman that played Malombo, so that I think that's what made me love the sound and love the instrument.
Awesome. So who said from the headliners have you resonated with?
I believe I resonated with Lebodi Tsepu because her music it's just calm and yeah, it's just calm for me. So I love it very much.
Okay. And so why do you think initiatives like this are so important?
I believe they are important because we have been in the COVID situation for almost a year and a half. So seeing these musicians, being with them, I think it uplifts us as musicians, and people have been yearning for such things for a very long time since it hasn't been happening. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. We can move on to the next band member. Yeah, tell us who you are and what instrument you play.
My name is Khensani Mdaka. I play the lead guitar.
Okay, nice. Khensani. So how has Tswana influenced your sound?
Tswane has quite a vast kind of style of play. The versatility of it all has allowed me to absorb different styles of music and incorporate it into my own. So and every time you get exposed to the music, you learn something new. It never gets old. Yeah.
So who said from the headliners have you resonated with the most?
I hate the bias of it all, but my wife, Kayema Jats. Yeah. Yeah.
Why do you think initiatives like this are so important?
Mainly for inspirational purposes. Again, when we go back to the COVID situation, I feel like a lot of musicians have maybe given up on pursuing the passion for music. It's not only about what we do, that gives back to us, but we as musicians use our gift to give back, which is inspiring, which is allowing those who already have the gift but have given up on it to kind of be re-inspired again, and kind of reincarnate that passion. Yeah. And to just, to show everybody that it is possible, to live off of the gift that God has given you. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And so, can we move on to the next band member? Just tell us who you are and what instrument you play.
Sure. My name is Prince Rammala and I play the saxes.
Great.
Sure.
So, how has Tswana influenced your sound?
I was born and bred in Soshanguve, and as you know, Pitori, they say Pitori Mahlanye. So I think my sound was more influenced by the brass bands. Growing, starting checking the likes of Hugh Masekela, Jonas Gwankwa, trying to incorporate whatever they did before. So I believe the African sounds within Pretoria, it's more that inspired me to become a saxophone player I am today.
Awesome. So, who would you say from the headliners you've resonated with the most?
Yeah, that question again. So I can say it's Pindile. I think Pindile's music has a way to speak to my soul. His music is my music. I mean, it's chilled, it's soothing, and it's a bit tricky. So you need to be here and there at the same time. Yeah, sure.
Okay, awesome. So, why do you think initiatives like this are so important?
That's so important. You know, as musicians, spend a lot of time behind closed doors, trying to check our craft, trying to better ourselves, and then because of the funds, as we know, instruments are expensive, logistics, and trying to meet and get proper everything to get the job done. So I think this initiative it's quite upbringing, and it's also helping us a lot as musicians. Since COVID affected us, like Khensani and some of the guys said, some of us we almost lost hope, because we must bring bread, we must wear ourselves, we must make ends meet, to be honest. So it also helped us a lot to reunite, to bring that spirit back, and then also give the support and encouragement to those who have lost hope in this case. Yeah,
Thank you
sure.
so much, Prince. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Yeah, so just introduce yourself and the instrument you play.
Hello, everyone. My name is Molefe, Makwana, and I'm the bass player.
Nice. Okay, Molefe. So,
Yeah.
how do you think Tswana has influenced your sound?
Like from a rural guy who was born in Limpopo, ne? So coming this side for me was just something else, because I honestly met different musicians, and then they inspired me a lot, whereby I learned different styles of music from them. So yeah, it has helped me to improve very much. Yeah.
Thank you. And so, who from the headliners have you resonated with the most?
Honestly, I would go with Lebo Set. Yeah, because her music is calm and chilled. And I love this song that she sang. It goes by the name Chepisi. So originally, it's a song that we used to sing as kids, like playing on the streets. Yeah. So I think her set really is nice.
Nice. Okay. And so then, why do you think initiatives like this are so important?
I think it's important because we really need to inspire mostly young upcoming musicians. Like I've said, I'm from Limpopo in the rurals. So if we can just have initiatives like this, maybe a lot of young kids would also just get inspired in maybe trying out this journey of music. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So much. And last but certainly not least, so yeah, just give us your name and what instrument you play.
Okay, so my name is Katlego Mokoena. Some call me Uncle Luke. So I play drums. Yeah.
Awesome. So how has Tswana influenced your sound?
Like him, I also come from Limpopo. So moving to Pretoria actually really opened up my eyes, man, in terms of like the whole music thing as a whole, musicality, blending in with like, band members, adapting to and people you've never played with before, you know. So for me, it really like, you know, made me understand also like how important having a sound is, what sets you apart, because there's a lot of us here in Pretoria, but what sets you apart from the rest, you know, like for me, that's one thing that I had to learn, you know. Yeah, so
Awesome. And so why do you, oh, sorry, who said from the headliners have you resonated with the most?
sure. I was actually thinking about it as you were asking the others. I would say give thanks. I've had the privilege to work with him, like, you know, before this as well. So like I'm more of an African type of like guy, you know, in terms of the sound. So I enjoy playing, you know, grooves like your 6/8 and, you know. So yeah, I think for me Bongani has to be the one that I resonate with the most.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so why do you think initiatives like this are so important?
Initiatives like these are important because they actually give us a platform to, like, you know, showcase our talent first and foremost, but most importantly to, like, you know, meet with, you know, fellow musicians who you've never played with before, and also get an opportunity to play like other styles of music that possibly you've never have played before. So because you meet different artists here and different musicians, so, you know, you get to interact with those sounds and those styles of music that possibly in the past you've never really interacted with before. So these platforms are important for that. And also I like what Khensani said, like, you know, like reviving our passions and our spirit. So yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. I hope it's not lost on us that we mentioned, I think, 5 of the 7 performances. It shows you the caliber that we're going to be having at this concert. Like,
It's really
everyone,
huge.
like they're another level.
Yeah.
So we're going to finish off by, we've given you some South African phrases or idioms, and we're just going to finish off with you telling us what they mean to you specifically, or what they
Right.
mean in general. So yeah, just say them and then tell us their meaning.
Should I start?
So yeah, you can go first.
Okay. What I have here is lingawa likoshwe izinkukhu. Hey, my brother. Okay. I'm just taking a wild guess here, right? I think it means that, like, I don't know, man, you could talk forever and ever up until the next day comes. The sun rises again, basically. Like lingawa likoshwe izinkukhu. Yeah, that's a wild guess. Yeah.
It's somewhere there. It's just talking about the impossibility of it all, or like how, you know, you never get to.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah, but I think you're impressed.
I was close.
Yeah, you're close, and it gives a nicer meaning, I think. Yeah.
Okay, what I have here says umuntu ngabantu. In my home language, it means moto ke moto abantu, ne? And then in English, it says a person is a person because of other people. Yeah. So you can never be without other people. Yeah.
Precisely. It's like a band.
Exactly.
Sure, the one I'm having it saying busiku buka boroko. I'm not sure if I'm reading the buka boroko correctly, but then according to me, I'm thinking it's going back to umuntu ngabantu, because of the way I understand it is busi buka boroko. So I'm insert if something it's within something, or bariselo setsamaliselo. So like he said, motho ke motho ka batho, maybe bushiu ke ka boroko, ntlo ke ka rufu, and yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, and so for the 3 on the left, do you have any favorite South African phrases that you go to? Your go-to phrases or idioms?
I really don't because I grew up in Mamelodi where there's really like it's just a lot of languages in one.
As Spitori works as well. If you have a favorite Spitori phrase, you can.
Kau forstar, which means I love you. It goes both genders. It's not like if Kebota Jikikar Kau forstar doesn't necessarily mean I love him in a romantic way. Like I just I'm forstar, you know. Yeah, it's complex. So that's what I love about it.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you. And the other two, anything that comes to mind?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna remember this. Sorry. I'm not sure if I'm gonna remember this properly, but my grandmother used to say it. It says, "Tloga tloga, e tlogile kgale. Modisa kgomo, o tswana tso shakeng." Yeah. So it means you need to get up and go and work. Yeah. Don't sit on your hands and do nothing. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. And last but not least,
There's also this other one we were taught at school. It says "Mabogo dinku a thebana." Yeah, it simply means togetherness. You know, no man is an island. So together we can achieve much. So yeah, it's basically about togetherness, working together and uplifting each other. Yeah.
awesome. So thank you so much to the band. We look forward to seeing you on the 26th and then again on the 2nd of Feb. I know you guys will be giving us otherworldly performances, and I'm so excited for the world to see that too.
Sure. Thank you.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you.